Still don't have a visual, right? Okay. Thank you for your patience. Welcome to the stream. Always watching YouTube and LeMay. I know it's been a while since I've last streamed. I'm essentially showing you my desktop. What do I say? What do I talk about? This is so loud. I guess I should say, like, I'm finally back after the endurance test that is my psychological mindscape. Whatever that means. I think yesterday was the first time I felt emotionally exhausted. And yeah, I never thought that I would feel that way, and two, I never thought it actually like affect me physically. So I guess my bodies have been building up to the fatigue for the better part of nearly 2 weeks, only for it to culminate yesterday and the day before. That being said, I'm finally free. My father is feeling a lot better. He's well over his flu. And he is, well, he's up and about now. And he's making decisions on his own, which is great. That being said, I don't think the situation's gonna pull me away from this. At least not anytime soon. Hopefully not anytime soon. Because I miss being here. I miss talking to you guys. And, you know, like, I miss drawing because I haven't drawn anything for what felt like 3 weeks. I'm not even joking. I haven't sat down to be able to draw anything at all. Mostly because of my looking after my dad and all the traveling and just being too tired to pick up a pencil or a stylus. That being said, this is a chat with me. I was going to draw something, but I really haven't prepared anything. Other than the fact that I still want to change my avatar right here. I've been experimenting with the avatar change, but I don't think it turned out that well. So I might have to start that again. I mean, I can give you a bit of a preview, but I'm still deciding on to some other options. So let me just go back to my other screen. There we go. So if you guys were around for a bit, I had this upper left corner here. This was the thumbnail avatar. I kind of like the idea of having a thumbnail avatar on my thumbnails, but not a full body one, which I felt obscured the thumbnail too much. So having one that's a little bit smaller and simpler to draw made a bit more sense to me, because the avatar for the thumbnail is basically a watermark. And I'm still experimenting on how I want that to look. And because this is my channel avatar, I want her image to look different as well. I need a drawing stance and a talking stance. So I have come up with, this is before I had to step away, I've come up with like 4 instances where I want to change it. If you're looking at the screen, this is concept A. This is basically not too much of a deviation from the original concept. And then there is a radical change, which would be concept B. It's a lot more detailed. I think I'm not gonna go with it, but this might be used for a later purpose. And then there's concept C. Concept C is leaning towards what I want to do because it looks similar to what I'm trying to go the look that I'm trying to go for. Essentially like maybe like a kid inside of a pair of pajamas. And then there's D, which um really wasn't really sure where to go with this. Sort of like a blend between the first idea and concept C's idea. So what I did with this is that I fleshed out C, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. And that's a bit disappointing because I think I may have messed up the colors. Maybe that's why it doesn't look the way I wanted to. And I think I have to redo the stylus. So yeah, this is what I worked on. This is the talking screen. This is the drawing screen. The reason why I wanted to change it is because you can see that her eyes are changing, as well as her mouth. Eventually, I should learn how to, make the character blink so that each one is essentially an animated GIF. And it would like blend well into my video tube player there, which is how you are able to see my character bouncing around whenever she talks. So this was essentially the last thing that I was working on. All of my other projects are done as of February. Yeah, February was the last thing I drew. That's February 14th? 15th? Yes, I finished on 14th. No, it was before the 14th. I finished that Valentine's card before Valentine's? I don't know, man. I've lost so much track of time. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. But the past 2 days has been a blur to the point where I thought I was either a day ahead or a day behind. So, yeah. Did my chat freeze? Okay. Seems like my chat didn't freeze. It's just that I don't know. YouTube has been kind of funny today when it comes to live streaming. I was in another person's live stream and it just kept booting out people. I think that was a problem on YouTube's end. So if you get booted out for some reason, just either refresh the page or come back in. Let's see, I have some plans going forward. Let's see. Well, for one thing, I want to, flesh this out even more. So that actually looks like my concept. Let me just pop this out for a minute. There we go. I feel like I didn't nail something here. Maybe it's not as clean as I hoped it would be. Yeah, I don't think it's as clean as I want it to be. So, over time I'm going to be working on this. And I'm going to do some changes. Maybe make the... I think I'll make the head bigger. That wouldn't make sense. I think the problem is the eyes. Yeah, that's my problem. I think the eyes are not what I'm not satisfied with. I believe the mouth needs to be pushed forward a bit too. Plus, I'm aware that my stats that I drew is really skinny. I mean, I'm fine with that. It does fit on the page, at least. Actually, I wonder if it'll work if I were to change it. Moment. I'm gonna plug this into my video player. Oh, so so it's supposed to look like this. Wait, I think it's a little bit too low. Let's go back up. There we go. I don't want her too low. But yeah, it looks like she's looking down and drawing when I'm not talking. And yet, I'm not completely satisfied with the way this looks. Maybe something here has to change, and I still have to reconsider. If this will allow me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break this in order to make it work. So let's just work on that. And the reason why I wanted to start early today, other than my usual 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I just want to come back. I just really wanted to come back. Like, I miss doing this, even though it still makes me nervous to this day to do it, but I miss doing it. Hold on, I'm just looking at my work. Okay. So let's try to fix this up. Like this. Actually, in the meantime, I'll just switch it back. Because this is going to get changed anyway. There we go. Oh. It's down here. Wait. Here it is. Got it. Whoa. I believe her eyes need to be a bit brighter. I think that might be the problem there. That's much better. There we go. Maybe that... Oh, wait, 1 second. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's it. This also has to adjust. Because I realize I'm not using pupils, so I have to make up for it with the shine of the eyes. Where's my layer? There it is. So this has to become bigger, and everything else has to adjust. Thank you very much. Oh, I don't know where this. I got to adjust it. Seeing a different color. It's not coming out. Makes me think that this is probably not thick enough. Yeah. Right, let's adjust that again. And I think I've solved my problem. Maybe? I wish I can share more with you guys, but it's really personal, it's really dizzying as well. But I do feel like a huge burden has been lifted off of my shoulders. Not just my shoulders, but it really comes down to it, how someone's one decision can affect you, whether it's in a positive way or a negative way. And how you take that really shows your character. Okay, let's adjust something else. I think some parts of her eyes are not as clean as I want them to be. So, next time I stream, because I'm sorry, I guess I don't really have much to draw at the moment, but the next time I stream, I'm going to draw something else. I may have to look in my portfolio to see if I have anything that's not finished. And see if I can just either finish it or just outright redo it. Or maybe I should say resurrect it. Because I don't know if you're like me or if you're an artist like me who have all these works in progress and they just fall through the wayside. Mostly because you either don't know how to finish it or you don't want to finish it, or you just like you think about it and you're like, oh, this is probably trash, but you can't bring yourself to throw it out. So in that regard, I would just say just try to revive it, do it again with the knowledge that you have now instead of using the knowledge that you had then, and try to make it better. I know that's like a common theme that like artists do. Oh, look at this thing that I drew, let's say 5 years ago. I'm gonna draw it again. I don't mean like that, but it's that same mindset. Oops. I'm making it disappear. Like, you can even like take an old character you haven't seen in a whole long time and just draw them again. Because I know I have a lot of like OCs that I just drew once and then never again. Like, I could redesign some folks, but I keep redesigning my favorites, and most people have their biases, but I have to break that habit because having more than one OC is like building a deck of cards, and if your deck of cards has like only 5 cards, that's kind of on you. It makes you think like, oh, well, you're not as creative as you should be. That sounds silly, but it's how I view it. Interesting, that just smears. Right? Yeah, it just smeared. Need a brush that's not soft. You have to redraw a lot of characters for this project, but you need to finish editing first. Finish editing before you add in more characters? Wouldn't the characters come before the editing? I don't think I understand that. But then again, it's your project, so I'm not sure how you're going about it. You know what? That reminds me. Have you just worked on something, and even though you worked on it for a while, you still use old techniques that kind of waste time, but they're comfortable to use? And I'm saying this as a digital artist, not as a traditional artist. I know the great thing about traditional artists is that you have the tools that you have and you just get straight into it. But with digital art, it's just an embarrassment of tools where you just can, oh, I can just use anything, and then it becomes this project where it just balloons and then nothing looks right and there's too much design and too many pens being used, and then it looks horrendous as a result of it. That's something I've been trying to do. I think I want to just minimize all of my brushes that I downloaded. Like, I have all these. I'm just like, why do I have them? They don't work for me. And I've forgotten the reason why I have these. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, like, just purge some of my materials. I have so many brushes that I just download and just straight up ignore because of that fear of losing them. But how can I have a fear of losing something I don't use? It's a light novel. You're writing the book and doing the character art last. Oh, okay, so that makes a lot of sense. You don't use enough keyboard shortcuts. Ooh. For me, I don't use the layers properly and the clip art. I've seen better techniques, and then I still use my old hat, which, well, one, makes the file much bigger than it ought to be, And two, once again, it just essentially ends up wasting time. Then there's just me swapping between different brushes. You know what? Maybe I should delete some of these. Not the default ones, but the ones I've downloaded. Because there's some of these extra brushes that I don't think I'll ever use at all. Remember, I downloaded a brush that says hair, but it's not that great. Here's the hair tool. Yeah, it's too soft to be a hair tool. And I wind up using just a basic brush anyway. Because the texture of the brush is much easier to understand than like, the smearing of the brush. Alright, let's look at this. I think the drawing eyes might be a bit too small. Just a little bit too small. Baby hairs? No, I have a brush called... One second, let me show you this new layer. It's literally called Brush Hair Tool. And a while ago I saw it and it's advertised as you can just draw hair with this or shade hair with it. So it looks like this. As you can see, there's a bit of a problem here. You have to keep going over it again and again and again. And it makes me believe that this is a user problem, not a tool problem. Like, I have the tool, but I don't know how to use it or use it properly. So I'm just like, why do I have this if it's not working for me? Okay, and I can do the same thing with another tool as long as it's angled properly. Find it. This one? Yeah. You get the same effect with one tool. Sort of. But this gives me a bit more... Oh, it gives me a lot more freedom. And this is realistically how you would draw traditionally anyway. You would just be using the side of the pencil. It looks weird. So if I were to just pass over this and pass over it with, I don't know, let's say white, and just control the pressure, there you can get that realism that I'm looking for. What is that? Hold on, this is just me messing with some tools. Hey, Elena. Excuse me. Long time no see. Just fussing with a new avatar idea. So I'm messing with it. I gave her eyes and a means of changing. Not finalized yet, but still working on it. Let's see if I can fuss with this. Make this a little bit bigger. I don't know what I did to my mask. It's not functioning well. Not my mask, my selection pen. It's very soft for some reason. Maybe I did something to fork it. I don't know. It's never this soft and blurry. Let me see if I can fix that. Can I fix this? Oh, there it is. Oh, neat. What did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I change it? Ask Seraphinae has some questions. You can't join your stream since you're so tired at these times. Isn't it morning for you? Right? I wanted to say how's it going, but I have nothing positive to say. It's not that bad, just every day. Oh, so you have mundane things to say. Okay, that's understandable. Well, I'm in recovery as well. I guess my only positive thing to say is that I'm back. There's that. Oh, it's your bedtime. Yes. I didn't mean it was morning. It's morning at a different time. Yeah. Listen, Elena, I've lost track of days and time, so forgive me for the confusion. Because I've been away for so long, I've lost track of so many hours. Your beauty sleep, yes. Let's value that beauty sleep. You know what? I'm gonna try this fuzzy pen and see if this works. It's so soft. I'm not sure why. Let's see. Try the mask. Yeah, I don't think I care for that. It's been an entire year. It's been a entire school year for you, but it hasn't been a year for me. Also, the year is, well, I guess we are going into March, but the year barely started. What are you lamenting about? I forgot y'all used to call me Alana. What's your new name? Is it a new name? Oops. Hello, Hedgecat. Welcome to the stream. Everyone calls you Farzan, Farzi, and no, Farzan is not new. I have used this name for quite a while. So, do you prefer to be called Farzan, or do you prefer to call Alanov? This new Seraph looks super cute. Do you think so? I'm gonna make a lot of changes. You know what? I think she looks better than my initial mock-up. No, not the mock-up. Than the initial finalization, because it looked a little janky. Let me see. Let me do a point of comparison here. Okay, so she does look like I want her to look. It always annoys me that the sketch always looks superior than the finalization. Ugh. You're more far used. Sorry, you're more used to Farzan. So yeah, okay. So I'll call you Farzan. What is B? What is that? What? Oh, B. That's hyper furry. I saw it in a magazine and I was like, that looks interesting. I want to draw that. I don't think it works without clothes. Yeah, I don't think it works without clothes. You're scared? It's okay. I'll just hide it for you, okay? I'll just hide it. There we go. No more of that, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's check between the two. Okay, I think the eyes are a bit better looking now. How's my Spanish coming along? Well, it's coming along very well. The thing is, I still have pronunciation problems, but that's always been my problem. Sometimes I can't even pronounce English correctly. And I realize the problem with that is because I don't open my mouth wide enough to speak. So whenever I do the speaking portions of my Spanish study, I open my mouth and I enunciate over and over again until it sounds natural. Duolingo is getting a bit... I don't want to say challenging, but it is throwing new words at me but the new words don't seem difficult to learn. They seem like, oh yeah, of course that sounds like that. Oh, of course that's the word. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense that it's a one-to-one translation because, you know, it's a Latin word, and Latin English and Latin Spanish are not that too different. So I'm still using my little notebook for learning Spanish. I figured out a system with my colored pen and pencil. I'm just essentially writing down new words and... Oh, okay, hold on. My system was... New words are written in black ink, returning words and conjugation was written in blue ink, and special rules have pink ink, and translations are always written in pencil. That was my rule. And that's been working so far for me. And I also recall that some of the words that are quote-unquote new in Spanish, especially where I am, isn't quite new to me. I have been studying Spanish since not middle school, high school. It's just that my Spanish was extremely weak back then, but so has my understanding of it. So in that regard, Duolingo has helped me remember certain words, such as coche, which is a car, fresco, which is fresh, fresca is strawberries. And what else was there? Loco, I know that one. I know loco means crazy. I know that nieta is granddaughter because that's how my mother describes my niece. And stuff like that. Like, there's just certain words in Spanish that just look like English, so it's just easy to understand what that is. Likewise, there are words in Spanish that look like the English translation but mean something else. For example, los serviosos. To me, it sounds like the services, but when used in Spanish, it just means, oh, I need the facilities, I need to use the restroom. That's what that means. So I have to keep that in mind for certain words like that, like los serviosos. It's just a polite way of saying I need to use the bathroom. Let's say you would say this in, I don't know, on an airplane or in the train station or on a platform. You can even say this in a restaurant, things like that. It's just a polite speak in Spanish. So it's more I'm getting a better understanding in Spanish. Specifically because I am matching it to my native tongue, which I guess that's how you're supposed to learn. Of course, immersion learning is still the best type of learning. Unfortunately, because of everything that's come up, I haven't really taken the time to get into immersion learning. Mostly because I'm nervous about it. What? What? Also, that whenever I pronounce the Spanish words, I bungle them really hard. You bother. Yo molesto. I bother. Yes. To bother is to molest them, but yeah. And then there's regresar. Yo regreso. I return. I know it sounds like the word regress, but you're just returning to somewhere. I guess regression is the same. Do I like flashcards? Haven't tried flashcards. I know Duolingo has their own flashcards where they use the audio and the words, but I just like yada yada them in the sense that yeah, I know what this word means. I know what that word means. That's how quickly I can translate it in my head when I use digital flashcards. So I don't know how the stop mentioning it. I'm sorry, but it's the only one that I use at the moment because the most convenient. But I have been thinking about getting a book. Yours, Victor. I think Duolingo is a male bird. Yeah, it's a male bird. Duolingo es el búho. Duo is a owl. Búho means owl in Spanish. Oh right, I should save this. Now that I've oh wait, I think there's one other thing. No, it looks fine, I think. Yeah, it looks fine. Let me just save this. Drawing stand. Okay. You deleted Duolingo, you're on its wanted list. I hope you deleted the account too. Because Duolingo is one of those apps that will guilt trip you when you come back. Or guilt trip you when you leave. Ridiculous. Why are you like this? Why are you guilt tripping me? I have things to do. If you want flashcards thingies, use that app or whatever. Funky? Apparently it's very helpful. You tried it, it's alright. You just forgot to use it every day. You deleted your account, so I'm safe now. Okay. Headshot says, you restarted your Duolingo course. Where it left me after my absence was practically unsalvageable. Like, yeah, you have to be careful with those, quote-unquote new languages that they add because they'll slowly add in more and more and more. Oh, hey. Welcome back, Heliophysics. Or Sunny. You're in school right now. I I know I started an hour earlier than usual because you usually show up, excuse me, about an hour into my streams anyway. Hold on. Excuse me. But I really wanted to come back. I miss being here. This is one of the last things I worked on before coming back. It's more that they updated their coursework without adjusting people's progress for the new content you think. That's stupid. That's just outrageous. Because you can't do that. You can't expect people to just pick up from where I left off if you're just adding stuff. You're in your arts teacher's room, very cool. This drawing is very cute. Ah, thank you very much. I'm going to re-implement this into my state. Save this. Okay, cool. Lady Sarah jump scare. Okay, so personally you don't like flashcards, they don't work for you. Well, no, flashcards do work, but flashcards are only words. You learn from sentences. Exactly, I also learn from sentences. Because sentences give you context. That's why I think that's how I feel about flashcards as well. Oh, hold on, let me just minimize that. Like, it's too easy. I know what the word is because I've seen it like a billion times. Oh, quote unquote, a billion, but it's not enough. People learn through context of the use of those words. That's essentially like when you're reading a novel, you're reading a novel and you see a sentence and then you see a word you're not familiar with. However, if you read the sentence again and you see how the word is used, then you start trying to understand how or what the definition is. And when you essentially go back to learn the definition of that word, you realize, oh hey, I was pretty close in the definition of that. Excuse me. So yes, I do know what you mean, Farzan. I advise you also learn words from sentences. Exactly. That's why also in my tiny little Learn How to Spanish notebook, I write down sentences. What I do in them, well, some of them, I write down their translation, and sometimes I write down their literal translation or their alternate translation. Like, for example, Ustedes cuando regresaron de Francia, which translates to when did you return from France? And this is to usted, polite you, but it's a group of you. But this sentence could be seen as, when did you return from France? When did you all return from France? Or I suppose if it's a little bit informal, it's like, when did everyone here return from France? It's like that type of thing. Your new character is plumpy, she ate too much sweets and stuff, she needs to watch her weight. Oh, well, you're not wrong. No, but in real life I didn't gain weight, but I've stayed in maintenance. I just wanted to look more huggable, I guess. A little bit more shapely. I'm a bit behind on the chat. Arabic has many words for the same meaning. Yes. Yes. But every word is used for different contexts. Arabic words are better learned from context than just words. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Farzan. It's the same with, well, it's the same with some Spanish words. Some Spanish words have at most one meaning. Sometimes they have 2 meanings, and there are very rare cases where they have 3 meanings. And then there's the conjugation of them, which can have different meanings. Like, if I were to say conversábamos, which would mean we used to talk about, that can also mean we were talking about something. It can be used in that sense. And of course, conversar means to talk or to converse or to speak on. It's easier to learn with sentences, especially if with you forgot the word. The words that change depend on the pronouns and stuff. Esta, el, ella, and el. Yes, that's true. Like, there's yo, which is the I form, first person. He, she, you. Then there's we, and then there's they in both masculine and feminine, and then you, the formal. Polite. What? How do you do that? Is it formal you or polite you? I think I've always learned it as polite you, but I think formal you makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense. Or I guess, I don't know. Oh wait, I forgot about tú. So there's yo, and then tú, and then él, ella, usted, then nosotros, nosotras, and then ellas and ellos, ellas, ustedes. Holy cow, it's a lot of pronouns. Hey, it's not Christmas. I'm skipping this. You wish you can explain what you mean, but it's best to check the language for yourself. You really y'all understand what you meant, though. Yeah, I understand what you meant. I mean, that's essentially how you learn words from reading. Or as you are developing as a kid, I think kids tend to understand what they're reading the more they do it, and the more they become more curious about the words they're learning. That's how they learn. That's how they grow their lexicon. Excuse me. I don't know how to name Flemmy. Hold on. Why am I in top chat again? Chat. There, now I can see most of you. Yes, usted is formal you, and tú is informal you. Tú is what you use for casual. Like, let's say your friends and your family, and usted is what you use for, let's say, your teacher, or a scientist, or a doctor. I'm so against the advice of that says learn words. Don't learn words. Learn the conversation. That's how you learn. Learn context of these words, not just learn words. Learn the use of the words. I don't know why this playlist keeps playing Risk of Rain stuff, even though I deleted it a while ago. Maybe my app is not up to date. Actually, let me take a look here. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Let's back to the conversation. Context matters a lot. With the literal translation might not be good in this case. Yes, the literal translation not only might not be, it can also be just outright incorrect, especially when you translate one-to-one. It just doesn't make any sense. You only went up to Spanish at 3 in high school. Oh, I don't even remember the level at all. You gotta go. Oh, see ya, Sunny. I'm glad you're here, so I'll catch you later. Now you can cuss someone in Spanish and they would still be like, ooh, how romantic. Oh, brother. I mean, like, I don't know if Spanish is one of the easier words to learn because of what I said. I still don't know what's the easiest language to learn. I'm kind of considering what else I want to learn, what other languages I want to learn. I want to try Italian again because I did learn a little bit of that in middle school, but I never really went anywhere with it. Where's Sarah the egg? Do I still have that? You get used to it. Don't worry about it. Do I still have that? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here I am. Yep. I'm an egg again. Speaking of eggs, I need to get more eggs today. I ate the last of them. I have no more eggs at home. Kind of depressing. That's my favorite source of protein. Okay, I'm gonna check Discord. It's probably gonna be funny. Like, just like the last time, huh? Here we go. Always memeing me. Oh, hold on, let me I'll let this song play. You know, the idea of this one wasn't just to, you know, have a character whose eyes are um, visible to the viewer. It's so that one, I can dress her how I want, and also I want the stylus to be bigger. As you can see, the stylus is a lot longer than usual, to the point where I had to adjust the avatar. I don't think I'm gonna make her any smaller than this, because I believe then it would seem impossible for her to hold the stylus. I was considering it, but no. I wanted the avatar to like be smaller than Kirby. I know Kirby is 6 inches tall. As far as I know, as my Kirby lore. 6 inches tall is, I don't know, how tall is that? 15 centimeters? That sounds about right. So Kirby would be that tiny. And I wanted to emulate that size. But I realized that size is still too big for my stylus. Because my own stylus is 6 inches tall. So I've essentially made my character 3.5 inches tall. Is a little over 8 centimeters tall. My math is right. I hope it's right. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to make her tiny because having a tiny character is fun to have. Also, I just like the minimalism of having this tiny avatar. And I don't know, next Halloween, you send something on Discord again. Oh my goodness. Hey, wait a minute, what is going on here? The ears. Are you playing tic-tac-toe on my tummy? This is outrageous. This shenanigans I have to deal with. Who are you playing tic-tac-toe with? Huh? Not that wide. Gosh. And like, what the heck is this? What is this? What did you do here? Did you screw this up? Mm-hmm. You know what, maybe I'll just stand this window. Oh wait, but I can't. Oh, mouse is trapped? Okay. You're playing tic-tac-toe with yourself. Oh, brother. Where's my, Hey, there you go. Yeah, I can see everybody. Oh, but you're top. That's annoying. I can't get the live chat. Like, when I actually. Thing says live chat, but I get top chat. It's okay. Not like there's any spammers here. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna refresh my stream here. Not my stream, my playlist, so that it's not glitching out on me because playing the wrong songs that I just ejected a while ago. You play tic-tac-toes on your forehead once. You sent a snap to your best friend of your forehead. You play tic-tac-toes on it. Oh, that's why you snapped a picture of the forehead. I see. Let me see something. Right one? Yeah, perfect. So we're gonna zoom in here. More. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Just that. Here. Okay. My forehead is too small. Yep. Well, this one isn't. I'm just gonna zoom in on it. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna be O. And let's say X is here. Here. There. Over here. X there. Over here. There. Oh. I don't think my forehead's too small. I just think that you're not ambitious enough. I think it can be even done in this one. Just that her hair's in the way. I was considering this avatar, but she went through a lot of facelifts. Actually, hold on. Let's give you the opportunity here. Let's go to this one and zoom out just a little bit. Where's my navigator? Here we are. There we go. There, you can take a screen cap of that. You can play tic-tac-toe on the head, okay? I'll even zoom in a bit more. You can just see the eyes. You can just put it right there. Right here. See if there's a... I'll do it here. So generous. There's plenty of space here too. Here, I mean, I'll give you the map here. I'll just right between the eyes. There you go. Yeah, that's free. Okay. Oh, there's one more. I want to talk more about the I guess concept D. This is not too different from concept C. Her head is taller. I'm gonna post this on only foreheads. Anyway, her head is taller because I was experimenting with it, with the distance. I also put. I'm just gonna delete that. I also put different eyes on this character's face. I'm just gonna flip this one out. There's several different eyes that I gave this person. So I think this was the original. I just made the eyes smaller. And then I gave her these eyes, which I kind of like, but I don't think it suits. And then I put in this one, which is okay. I took this one and then I just squished it, which I think works if I define the bottom of the eyes a bit better. I think lastly there's this one, which I just outright veto because I feel that this is ultra cursed. So we're gonna go back. Go back to this one and just fuss with this one. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's right. See, this is a problem with having too many brushes. I really should get rid of them. You tried Forminga Arabic Caliphate in Roblox? Welcome back, Painter. Haven't seen you in forever. No, is this? Well, actually, this doesn't work. I just realized I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. This really accentuates my I can look at the Discord again. Boy. Yeah, it's more like it. You scratched them in the eyes. Oh, jeez. Why did you write the letter P on my body? Well, I gave you the canvas, and you made use of it. So congratulations. I'm gonna give you. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a gold star. There you go. I was considering giving this character pupils, but without eyes, whites in the eyes. That's why I darkened it. This face also looks pretty mischievous. At least I think so. Whoops. Maybe if I be better. I don't know. Not sure if I want to stick with this. This one probably makes more sense. Since it is a little bit closer to the original. Just not oblong, they're just round. Whoop. There's the first one. Well, maybe this wouldn't look so bad if that other eye, if this side actually. Don't like that, but I still wouldn't use it. Eh. I don't know why, but this makes me think of Animal Crossing for some reason. Nope. Okay, yeah, this one looks better. But now I'm thinking, did I make a mistake making her head so much taller? It does detract from her body being so wide. That's for sure. Maybe I should shrink her body a little bit. Let's see how it looks. And where's our arms layer? No? Simple trick to change, no, not fix what you did with the transformation tool. Is just to gently erase it away and pass over it again. She's a little bit slimmer, but at least it looks a little bit different. You like being annoying? You memeing again? Lumpy? Jeez. You know what? Hold on, I gotta keep that open. It keeps minimizing. Kind of, that's annoying when Discord just won't know I'm not done with it. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back. They should be up there. Yeah. Okay. Actually, just remove them temporarily. There we go. Remove this temporarily. Keep it cleaner. You're going to be so a boy of me. I was studying. But I thought it was bedtime for you. Is it not bedtime? Is it not time for the sleep? Studying this week, not today. Ah, I see. You know, I just realized zoomed in, it kind of looks like Little Red Riding Hood in a way. Delete that cursed eyes. Just delete that. I don't want that anymore. And I'll keep those. What was the other one? Just delete those as well. I don't need that one because I don't want this folder to balloon unnecessarily. Well, actually, hold on. Let's give you some space there. You should be happy that you can't draw. You would have drawn you and played a tic-tac-toes on your forehead with myself for a while. Why don't you just make a tic-tac-toe face? Here, I gave you a blank canvas. Go ahead, just take a screen cap. it. Other artists would have drawn their friends pregnant, but I would play tic-tac-toes on my friend's forehead. The pregnant artists are a special group, that's for sure. I don't want to say anything mean or anything, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. They're just a special type of group because I've seen everything, sadly. I wonder if I should have gave this current avatar I'm using as should have gave him more hair, but yes, before you put ideas in my head. No. Tell strong people in public. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Nope. Hold on. What layer is this one? This one? No, not that one. Where did I put it? Is it this one? There it is. Slime. Okay, halo should be part of the color. Yeah. So now that I think about it, I have to go back to my thumbnail. Excuse me, my thumbnail thing, and just make adjustments with that. My thumbnail template, which I have. Just copy this one. Officially scared. Congratulations. He would be your go-to. Nope, that's not one. This is C, I believe. Yes. Show you the back door here. How I do get my template up. I think this is the last one. There it is. The last one I was able to use. So I'm just gonna overlay this on top of it and adjust from there. Flip it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hide this since I don't need it anymore. I see. Just gonna color this. Also nothing? The heck? Alrighty. So I'm gonna make this cleaner so that it's a proper, avatar for my thumbnails for when I have to go back to doing that. So I don't need this anymore. He's essentially popping out from behind the title card. I'm going to stay on. What am I going for? Alright, I'm going to stay on for another 30 minutes. And then I'll catch you guys next time. I'm thinking about going live again tomorrow, but at my my usual 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have to see if I can do it. I'm hoping that I can because I have a lot of lost time to make up for. So fingers crossed, oats. Maybe I should ink this in blue. Change that. Oh yeah, my God. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. It's just the right amount of the line art I'm gonna do. Alright, look at the Discord. Let's minimize that. It's a little bit too funny. You should try to doodle some chibi, Sarah. Just less chibi? Huh? You mean less chibi than what you see? Because I've seen your chibis. It usually is just like barely any face. Got eyes. We got a mouth. That's. Oh wait. Also, I guess sometimes I see eyebrows when you draw stuff, but yeah. That's the crux of your drawings. Specifically your doodles. Basically, Sarah. Just Seraph in a bunny costume. You need a proper hairstyle reference for Seraph sometime. Yes. I keep changing the hairstyle. Sorry about that. I can't change. I can't like settle on a design because I keep thinking about it over and over again. How I want this character to look. I haven't really settled on one proper hairstyle, so that's my bad. This goes back to what I was talking about earlier with my OCs. Like, I need to go back and draw them properly. You know, considering that this is a chibi of her, I can just take some design elements from this and work from there. The thing is, I gotta draw the head again. I know I drew Seraphinae, like her true form, earlier in my streams, but that was a while ago. And even then, I wasn't quite satisfied with her hair. Even though I drew it pretty well, I still didn't nail the vision that I had for her. And unfortunately, that vision keeps changing. So I have to let's go back and reconsider how this character should look to me and thus look to everyone else. No, because for a while I just considered her just, just an avatar, but I should make her more like me if I were to, create a character. But her personality should be more like mine and my interests. But her appearance would not be like mine. It would be something very unique. I believe Star Pirate described her avatar as herself but cooler. And I do like that idea of a concept. Like, just draw yourself but cooler. Granted, her art is, like, incredible. It's incredibly designed. And it's just so... It's like... If I had to describe Star Pirate's art, it would be, a candy shop for the eyes. That's what I would describe it as. Just a beautiful array of colors. All, beautifully arranged. And it's not... I know that sounds like too much color. It's not overbearing on the eyes. It's actually, like, a really thought-out pattern of everything. Like, there are proper breaks in color. And what that means is, when it comes to character designs, specifically fighting characters, one, their silhouette must be distinct so you can see them. You can tell who they are even if you can't see their colors. But also, there is distinct breaks in their color design. I believe, for example, if you take Let's take Chun-Li, for example, from Street Fighter. So if I were to visualize her from head to toe, it would be the brown of her hair, then her skin color, and then the black of her collar, and then the blue of the top part of her outfit. Then there's the color break of the white sash, and then there's the rest of the blue of her outfit. And then there's her thigh, and then there's the white of her shoes. And I'm talking about the classic form of her, but the fact that I was able to distinctly remember every color break is what makes her a good character design, and it also makes for a good color choice design because I can visualize the blues, the yellows, their skin color, her collars, her the color of her tights and her shoes. I can just think of it off the top of my head. Of course, she doesn't look like that anymore, especially in Street Fighter 6. Is that what we're up to? Yeah, 6. But that design has been around for so long because it works. And you can view this in your other, in your favorite video game. Like, take a video game character that you like, whether it's from Genshin, Arknights, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, they have really colorful characters. What else is there? Guilty Gear, Street Fighter again. This has really colorful characters. I guess even characters as basic as like Super Mario characters also have that color break design. So that's something that I want to consider when I redo Seraphine's hairstyle. That I can get more doodles from Hedgecat. You should post some art in Discord. Yeah. I should do that too. Oh, I should also post on X, because I finished that Rignata picture a while ago and I never got to show it to the creator of the character. Ugh. Your Twitter page is not safe for work though, so you're not so sure about that. You should post your safe for work art in the Discord. Careful, please. Don't do something that'll get you in trouble. Do I still have time? Oh yeah, time enough. Oh, 20 minutes left. Woo. I'll fill them in with color. Pop it up. No, maybe your safe for work stuff should be just concept designs, like hair, because I know Hedgecat, you specifically, seem to draw the same hairstyle over and over again. Which, you know, it's fine to be comfortable in your art style in that regard, but having different characters with the same hairstyle does tend to get a little bit boring and very mundane. But specifically because you used to draw long hair, but then you like yada yada the long hair, which is why I do like the short hair characters because you put a lot more detail in those. A little bit more thought placed into it, except for the framing of the hair around the face. That still gets the same old, same old. I have to make it a habit of posting my stuff when I'm done. It's a problem I had in the past as well. But then again, the problem I had in the past was that I felt my stuff was never, ouch, was never good enough. That's why I didn't post as often as I should have. But nowadays, I'm just forgetful. Yeah, in certain degrees, I'm forgetful. Like, I do remember to post certain stuff, and then I forget to post other stuff. So I guess it's no longer a skill issue. Alright. Let's take a look. Excuse me. Right, it seems clean enough. It's gonna... Yeah. Okay. That's the wrong one. Oh. Now I know where I am. I don't want to paint over the blue, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing. If you water a watermelon with Fanta, will it fully grow? Will the fully grown melon be called a Fanta melon? A Fanta melon? If you water a watermelon with Fanta, it would die. Because it can't sustain itself on sugar water. There's your answer. Although it would be pretty dope if it didn't die and it just was like Fanta flavored watermelon. But which flavor of Fanta though? Not orange. That's not gonna... I don't know. You gonna go now? Okay, bye-bye. Have a good sleep. Farzan. I gotta remember that's her name. Farzan. Farzi. Farzi. No, I'm not gonna call you that. That's stupid. See you later. Because I haven't... Phantom melon. Yeah, I can work with that. The eyes have to be separate. Phantom melon. Oh. Oh, why is this open? Oh, actually. Here we are. This is where I need to be. Alright, this has to be a separate layer. And I can go back to this and change it back to white. Nope. There. Fun fact about this avatar, I made this right before I went live on one of my streams. I think it was the Rignata one. Because I just thought of it on a whim, like, I should probably add this to my thumbnail. Because that made sense at the time. But to do it right before my stream started was pretty ambitious as well. Maybe that's why it looks a little wonky, so to speak. Okay. This is the one. Only thing missing is the halo. Don't rush things, it's always a bad idea. This looks a little big, but I'm gonna adjust it. And I think it looks better if I blur it even more. Well, not the middle, it was the outside. Okay, so let's see how that looks with a picture in front of it. Okay, yeah, that's a lot cleaner. So that's my thumbnail avatar, and I believe I'm out of time. Yeah, I'm out of time. Well, at least I was able to finish that, and I got my new avatar up. He's up and running, and I got the corrections done. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. I'm hoping that it is tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, let's see. Let me think. If I can't get back back to you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a Sunday stream, but it'll be in the morning because I often do things in the afternoon on Sundays. And usually, you know, the weekend I spend doing other responsibilities. But I usually do have time on Sunday morning. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me in this chat. It feels good to be back, guys. Even though I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to talking, I still manage to find ways to talk and things to talk about. Even though I'm kind of blanking out right now because I'm really tired of the nonsense that's in my life. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe out there and take care.